We have a teacher lounge. I guess we had an issue with people using the microwave. There was like bullet points. And it was like, if it's just a strong smell in general.
There was a school where like in the group of teachers, it literally felt like I was back in high school. There were cliques.
Wasn't there somebody that tried to like little boy you all the time?
I was viewed as like that child. First year, second year, third year teacher. I realized that it was just like, you have a personal thing towards me. She was just like awful to me and always just like so condescending.
Your perspective is that they sucked as a teacher sometimes and that's why they became a principal. I always tell people, and I stand by this, sometimes it don't matter if you was a rock star teacher. Just because you were a good teacher doesn't mean you're going to be a good principal. But some people who are in administration don't know how to talk to people.
Of course they don't. They're grown children.
And they give you advice that they can't do themselves.
Right.
This administrator in my first school crashed and burned because every teacher knew that you taught for 3 years and you got out of the class as fast as you possibly could.
Shouldn't there be a limit or something of how long you have to be a teacher?
You're right.
Hey, best friends. Welcome to this week's episode of the Teachers Off Duty podcast. If you do not know me, I am Honest Teacher Vibes, and I am joined by my amazing co-host for the third week in a row. We have had a time.
Do I have to say the username again?
You always got to say it. There's new people here, fam.
All right. Fishing for clout, for God knows what reason.
Why you act like you don't like your own username?
Because if I could go back, because the thing is, like, when I started the platform, I didn't intend to be making content. I just needed something random to make, and then
that was your passion.
So it's like your AOL
my friends was
email
like, just
address.
make it like something stupid, like fishing for clout.
Honestly, though, it does. It's very catchy. It just doesn't go with your
because you don't ever be doing stuff for clout. Like, you're not really a clout chaser.
No, like the last thing that I need. The clout comes when you stop looking for it, which is why the last thing that I need is people being like, is your whole thing that you're going to do whatever you need for clout.
Anybody that watches you for 2 seconds knows you don't care about clout.
It's
fair.
It's just you.
Fishing for clout on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Tyler Jakowski Official on Instagram.
You can find him anywhere.
Literally every single app. I don't stop.
All right, Shelby Lattimore, Miss Lattimore. I'm like Shelby _ that's me on some platforms, Snapchat, Instagram,
Bro,
TikTok.
y'all's using.
I know my Instagram is like teaching with Miss L, but everything else is like Shelby _ that's me.
You are all over the place. Honestly, I applaud you.
Okay, because my Instagram like came later than my
somebody
TikTok.
Probably already had your.
It's just,
but with almost 2 million,
have a good explanation.
With almost 2 million across all platforms, with all of the ads being different, it says a lot about the content.
Right.
People like it enough to figure out which one it is. Are you verified on TikTok?
No. I don't think any. Who is
I'm not either. I don't be feeling like it.
I've
you
tried.
gotta jump through all these hoops, and I'm like, I've been on national television.
Yeah,
I'm on a nationally touring comedy tour. I'm on a #1 ranked podcast. TikTok don't give two rusty nickels, man. They just do whatever they want to.
The thing for me is that if you type in "fishing for clout" on the search bar, you will see hundreds of accounts. That have the same user, the same profile picture, in a username that's like, it's like. Period. Fishing for clout. Or fishing for clout, little period. No one knows the difference.
Name for sure.
Yeah.
There are some with 100,000 followers.
That's why you gotta be honest teacher vibes. Yeah.
Listen, whatever. Yeah. You had the awareness.
My students helped me come up with my name.
Really?
Yeah, because once my account started getting big, I was like, because I was just Brianna Richardson on there. And then my account started getting big. I was like, probably shouldn't put my government name
she is honest.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, at the time I was like, I coach basketball. I was like, maybe I could be like teacher vibes. And then teacher vibes was already taken.
Sure.
And then I really like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. Okay. So I was like, what if I could do like Diary of an Honest Teacher? Because people be leaving doo-doo stains on the toilet in the teacher's lounge bathroom.
What?
And I wanted to like leave a sticky note that said, stop leaving root stains on the toilet, and then call out the name of the person. But I was like, honest. You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, that's honest.
That's real. That's next level.
And I was gonna like hashtag or say sincerely honest teacher.
As your like undercover. Yeah. What is it called?
Like I was gonna
like a pseudonym.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say. I was just
undercover.
I thought this honesty.
I was just gonna leave random sticky notes.
I thought the honesty thing was gonna be like, I like your hair today, not like stop leaving doo-doo stains on the toilet.
You gotta come out and say that.
Stop jamming.
You like your hair.
Yeah.
Stop jamming the copy machine, Barbara. We know it was you.
No, you know what's actually crazy? I have so many stories of notes being left in different places, and people be like, "Who left this note?
It wasn't me.
And it wasn't me. There's one. Oh,
I don't live in your
we have a you.
Yeah.
The honest teacher. They gotta tag. They gotta say honest teacher when they put it on a sticky note.
Now we got you.
I had a student leave a message that was just like, "You look weird today." And I was like,
She'll tell him his mama look weird today.
I didn't know which one it was.
His mama look weird. No.
Oh, anonymous.
I had no idea who it was.
Anonymous. But my students, we couldn't come up with like honest teacher was already taken. Teacher vibes was already taken. And I was like, one of the kids was like, "Why don't you be honest, teacher vibes?" And I was like,
Cute.
Let's see if that's taken. And it wasn't. I was like, what?
Can you imagine how annoyed I was on Instagram when I tried to look up Tyler Jakowski as a username and they're like,
so
nope.
many accounts.
And I'm like, who? Who is Tyler Jakowski?
Because I never heard that last name until I met you.
I'm like, who is this Tyler Jakowski? I've never met another Jakowski other than my immediate family members.
Is that somebody from like TV or something, like Friends or something? Is there a Jakowski on Friends?
No.
No, maybe is that
Made that up.
No, I feel like it's
There's a
maybe
Jakowski on Friends?
maybe there's Bueller. No.
That is
No,
Bueller?
No.
That's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Some TV show where it was a teacher and students, but it was like one from like the 90s or something.
You're thinking of The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
Lebowski. I could see it.
That's a good movie.
Oh.
I could see why.
Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
I'm the dude.
I
don't think I've ever watched it.
I don't.
What is wrong with you?
I literally couldn't even pronounce your last name like earlier today.
You know
Well, this
what?
will be good practice. Watch The Big Lebowski.
Lebowski.
You know
I got that one.
What transition are you
know
about to
where
come up
you
with?
won't have to watch the Big Lebowski.
I can hear her when she waits to talk and she's not like, what? And she doesn't immediately scream to answer something. She's coming up with a transition.
I don't like how much y'all clocking my teeth.
I know you
me, Tyler.
way too well. I know
me.
you way too well.
So anyway, so boom. The fall shows, we are coming back to Canada. We are in Canada. We're in Canada right now for 2 shows in Victoria, British Columbia, today at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Listen, Canada, y'all have my heart, even though I've never been there. Y'all have my heart because as somebody who has been on the Board Teachers Comedy Tour since it first started, it is amazing to see how much Canada has embraced us, man.
That's beautiful.
Really?
We've done so many shows in Canada. I'm like,
Well, they're probably like, what's happening over there?
no,
I'm probably intrigued, honestly.
Aren't
they like
Canadians
maybe they'll tell some jokes.
Aren't they like innately the nicest people in the world?
I ain't never met
I've
none,
actually
so I don't
heard
know.
that.
I've met Justin Bieber's
Drake's
Canadian.
from Canada.
Toronto.
I didn't know that.
I like Drake.
Who else? There are a bunch of people from Canada.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
anyway, Canada peeps, hey, we love y'all, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. BC teachers, who is BC?
British Columbia.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so BC teachers come out, laugh with us, laugh away your Sunday scaries tonight and this afternoon, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Come on, man. You know you need to laugh before you go to school tomorrow. Okay?
Mhm.
Come on.
100%.
On my mom and them. So this week, we'll be jumping over to Ontario, Quebec, and Nova Scotia for a whole weekend of sold-out shows. Man, people
Damn.
really be rocking with us.
Yes.
There
A
are
whole
so
weekend.
many.
They put that in
great.
capital letters.
There will be one moose in the crowd.
Why?
Oh, okay.
What the moose doing?
It's Canada. They have like 1 million moose up there.
Like Australia got kangaroos?
Is
Yes.
it moose? Is moose
It's
and
You
moose?
do
moose,
not say
cuz.
mooses. One
Just-
moose or 6
You want
moose?
to say me so bad.
Mooses?
No. That's like saying mices.
First of all, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen a moose in person?
no.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes?
It's actually scary.
They're crazy.
huge.
And elk are huge also.
Why
Yeah.
have you seen them in person?
When I
Because
was
she's like
driving
the
to
nature
Grand
guy now.
Canyon,
What's this?
The Grand Canyon, I promise you, it was like a mystical creature. It was night, and we were driving, and it was in the middle of the road.
Why
and
do they stand in the middle of the road?
It was like
Because
get
all
out
they're
of
No,
the-
seeing-
but every time
They're
I've
seeing
ever
headlights
seen one
come
on
at them. They
TV,
don't know
they're
what it
always
is.
in the middle of the road.
We passed it, and we were scared because scared.
If you hit a moose,
You will.
you take out its legs, that
we're
body
done.
weighs
Yeah, we're
thousands of
yeah,
pounds.
it'll
Car's totaled.
car
Yo, you're dead.
impound it.
Yeah.
And on that show, you know where you'll not be dead at the Board Teachers Comedy Tour. So on October the 23rd, we'll be in North York. October 24th, Kingston. The 25th, Montreal, and the 26th, Halifax for 2 shows. Hey, Halifax, I know we've been up there multiple times, so y'all love us for sure. And then the U.S. show starting November the 1st, my birthday month. Turn up.
Hell yeah.
Riverside, California, Long Beach, California, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas.
I
Maybe
love
y'all know
Texas.
Houston and Dallas. We love y'all. Waco, Texas, and San Antonio, Texas. And then one more week in Canada. Because what would it be without one more week in Canada?
Canada in November.
November the 13th will be in London, Ontario. November the 14th, Kitchener, Ontario. November the 15th, Hamilton, Ontario. And November the 16th, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Yeah.
I can see you being a Hamilton fan. Are you a Hamilton fan? Yeah. I can see you like Hamilton. What's your favorite song?
Do a little song. Don't put me on the spot now.
Do it. Sing it. Sing the whole thing.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, you sing a whole song.
I ain't gonna hold you.
She's not gonna know.
I ain't gonna.
I've never. By the way, she learned this. My superpower is I can always beat her in rock, paper, scissors.
He wins rock, paper, scissors every single time.
I realized a long time ago, anytime I do rock, paper, scissors, I do the exact same one first.
Okay.
Let's go.
I think it's a... I think I could guess which one you're
While they're doing that, I'm going to tell you about teacher speakers. If you want to see either one of them,
I win.
Do rock, paper, scissors.
And
he wins every
scissors.
time. I don't know why
lose.
he looks in the eyes or something. He's a wizard.
2 out of 3.
I don't know.
This is too easy.
So anyway, also in addition to the Board Teachers Comedy Tour, we have the teacherspeakers.com. We got us a Teacher Speakers Bureau where you can book any one of us lovely people that are associated with the Board Teachers Comedy Tour to come out and put some pizzazz on your PD. It's PD with pizzazz. Okay, we're gonna spice it up. Okay,
you emphasized every part of that.
Hey, check out Teacher Speakers if you want to have some good comedians and some great speakers that can relate to you guys in the classroom, give you some meaningful PD, but also make it entertaining. Because us as teachers, we hate boring PDs.
Yeah.
We would not come from Teacher Speakers and give you a boring PD. So
let me go work in my room.
Yeah, because we know you want to go work in your room.
Let me go.
And I don't want to do icebreakers.
Right, and we will not. The
only icebreaker that's going to happen is when I throw a glass across the room.
Let me tell you something. If I'm on stage and you throw a glass, it's up. You got to catch this fade. But you will not have to catch a fade at Teacher Speakers if one of us come to your school, because we'll be having fun. There's no need to catch fades. Okay?
Jesus.
You know who else be catching fades?
Can we go one more time?
Shelby,
do you have something else?
No, I'm just talking about Shelby catching fades.
Okay, you want to go 3 for 3?
There's no way.
Wait, I know it.
Do best 2 out of 3.
He already
No, I know. I already beat her twice.
Nah, but I wonder if he had to do it fast if he can.
Fast. You can't think. Ready?
Best 2 out of 3.
1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
Done.
Okay, moving on.
Tyler, are you from the future?
I am.
Well,
you don't want to know.
Tyler, how do you win every time?
I'm a genius.
You are.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm a secret genius.
I
Everybody's
agree with
like,
that,
you're like a weird, funky, silly guy, but under it all, like it's all planned. I'm a genius.
I can tell. That's why
I can read your mind. Ready? Say a word on 3.
No, he can't do that.
Ready? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna say 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna say a word. Whatever word we say, we need to do it again and try to get to the same word.
He ain't gonna be able to
No,
do that.
I can't keep up with all of these.
Okay, ready?
steps.
No, you told her to say a
3,
word.
2, 1.
Pig.
Boat.
What did you just say?
I said boat. You said pig.
I said pig.
Yeah, you ain't no wizard, cuz. I knew you couldn't tell her what her first
Yeah,
word
but
was.
if I said pig.
I've seen this. I can't do that. I will forget what word you said.
Teachers Off Duty is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know how in teaching, it's often one small moment that gets you through the chaos? Like when a kid finally understands long division, or a parent sends you a thank you note just when you're about to quit. Yeah, therapy can feel a lot like that. It's a single question. It's a safe space to cry, or a small win in a really, really heavy season. It can make all the difference. October 10th was World Mental Health Day, and this year we're saying thank you, therapists. Behind every breakthrough, every moment of healing, there's someone who showed up and listened. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys, and today is about celebrating them. I'll be honest, when I first tried therapy, I didn't know what to expect, but I'll never forget the moment my therapist said, you don't have to earn rest. And that sentence still lives rent-free in my brain, and it changed the way that I treat myself. If you've never tried therapy before, I can tell you it's worth it. And if something's been keeping you up at night, talking to someone really can help. BetterHelp makes it easy to get started with over 30,000 licensed therapists, the largest online therapy platform in the world. They'll match you to someone who fits your needs after just a short questionnaire. And if it's not the right fit, you can switch therapists at any time. They've been doing this for over 12 years, and with a 4.9 out of 5 average rating across 1.7 million reviews, yeah, you know it works. So this World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/TOD. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOD.
What were we talking about today?
Anyways, the teacher lounge.
We're talking about the juicy gossip that goes on in the teacher lounge. It's a lot of
like
stuff
people leaving notes like you did.
I didn't leave one, man.
Yeah,
I just
she's the
thought
one who
about
leaves.
it.
No, we did.
Wait, so somebody did leave a note?
We have a teacher lounge. I used to sit in the teacher lounge, but like I
It
said,
must be
I
a
have
nice teacher's lounge because I ain't sitting in the teacher's lounge.
It has like vending machines and like
Yeah, it's in
a
the-
couch.
You got
and-
feng shui? Is it
Wow,
calm?
your school really likes you.
Yeah, is it aesthetically
I mean,
pleasing?
it's not personally just for me, but
You want to know what our teachers'
area.
lounge? Go ahead.
Regardless,
It
I
wasn't me.
used to, but you know how I told you my battery with talking.
Yeah.
I gotta save that. So
course.
now
Especially
I don't
during the
really
school
go in
day.
there.
Yeah.
It's too many people. And then when you're in there, they always know where to find you.
Sure.
So it's like if this is my break, this is my break.
I had it
But
in my classroom.
regardless, I guess we had an issue with people using the microwave and microwaving food that
Stop.
necessarily wasn't so relaxing of a smell.
Fish. Stop, bro. Like,
Oh.
But this is my thing.
Was it
the
fish?
sign was put up and it was like, you cannot have microwave this and that and the smell of these types of food. And it was like very like,
some
but
type
my-
A person put that in y'all.
yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell?
but
ain't gonna
my
tell
thing
me
is,
around
it's
your
like,
business.
how are you going to tell me?
Right. If I bring with it,
I can't.
who gonna
eat-
check me, boo?
And if it's not,
But then it can be like a
if
cultural
it was
thing
like
too,
an allergy,
Yeah.
if
right?
it was like an
Yeah.
allergy thing, cool.
Sure.
I get it.
Sure.
It's
Makes
just a
sense.
Smell.
But this is just your preference.
Yeah.
Just I'm allergic to your gross ass food.
It smells.
Your food
Yeah.
smell like booty.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
want to smell
You
this
know,
in here.
and it was like a laminated sign. I'm like, who
What was the stuff that was on the
made
list?
this?
No.
There was a picture of a fish with the cross out.
That's a universal sign of don't heat up fish and teachers.
But there was like, I wish I had a picture. There was like bullet points. And it was like, if it's just a strong smell in general.
What is the other thing that to not heat up other than just
They
don't heat
didn't,
up fish,
but that's
man?
the thing.
Bring a
It wasn't
damn
like
sandwich to
specific
school.
I'm not
foods.
eating a sandwich.
Eat a sandwich.
Yeah, I can't eat sandwiches.
I want something hot.
I don't like
You guys
cold
don't eat
meat.
sandwiches?
I want something hot.
Yeah.
Heat it up. You can heat up a sandwich. You can microwave a
Nasty,
sandwich.
bro. I don't want no microwave.
You're going
You-
to eat a
so you eat
hot
hot mayonnaise. You
Okay, like a
psychotic.
hot sub, maybe. But like sliced meat?
What do you think's
Tyler.
in the sub?
No
Tyler.
way.
What do you
don't
think
heat
is
up-
in the
You
sub?
heating up the mayonnaise and the mustard,
I don't put
or you
mayonnaise
eating a dry ass sandwich? Which one?
I don't-
Popeyes biscuit.
I don't want to
Popeyes biscuit tastes hot.
answer that
He's
one.
caught, yeah.
No, the first school that I worked in, that private Catholic school in Boston, they got like this huge school-wide like reconstruction, and like they changed the entire layout of the school and made it like really beautiful.
Y'all
It was
be having
great.
money in
Yeah,
y'all
that's-
school.
But before that,
Renovation?
it was like the way it was in like 1835. So it was like
it was needed.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
bags
got
up
it.
in there. Yeah.
So
black
the
mold.
teacher's room wasn't actually the teacher's room. It was just like this one room that had like the copier and a couple chairs because they're like, we got to work with something. And none of the other rooms were good enough to be teacher's rooms. So they called it the teacher's lounge to try to get teachers
They
to go
called
there.
it.
Let me tell you
it's called a
what
teacher's
happened every single day. I would go in there in the morning because I had to print things out. I'm not going in there to lounge. I'm going there to print things out. And there would be there's one historically old woman, just like, wow, you're still here. She was always in the teacher's lounge in the morning, and I get there at like 6:30 because I was a psycho my first year. And for some reason, this woman would be like aggressively hitting on me. I would walk in
That's
and
one
I'd
way
be
to start
like,
your day.
oh God, good morning. I was like, if I don't move, she won't be able to see me.
She was just being like one of those sweet old ladies.
No,
Like,
no, she'd be like, Tyler, I like your pants. And I'd be like,
that's nice.
I'm on page 40 of
Hello,
70.
HR?
Let me print this out.
Yeah, hello HR.
And she would just be like, your hair looks nice today. And I was like,
Ooh.
you need to just get away from a school in general. She would weird me out a lot. So that was our teacher's
keeping
lounge.
it fresh, keeping it
We didn't
cool
have a lounge. We just had like a place that was like,
for teachers.
if we tell you to go somewhere, that's where it's going to be. Put 5 people in there. It's full.
Oh no, our teacher's lounge is pretty big. Yeah, it's got like 2
Tell 'em.
tables, microwave, couch, vending machines.
Couch.
Vending machines.
Couch.
Do we have a vending machine in this?
Space.
We used to have like one of those Keurig, but
Oh, the
people
coffee
wouldn't
makers?
refill the water.
No, we don't got no vending machine anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got a vending? No, I don't think so.
I think you're going to come into school on Monday with a vending machine.
No, we ain't.
Can you imagine?
My old school, I think we had a vending machine. We had like an actual teacher's lounge in my old school.
Mhm.
The school I'm at now, we have a teacher's lounge, but none of us really sit in there. We clock in there and then we dip.
No, the teachers sit in my teacher's lounge, but it's just too much talking for me. And then like, it's just too much. It's just, and then it's like all of the talking, because I'm not the type to like talk about my personal life. So it's all about the kids
Shelby,
and work.
The way that you said it's just too much talking for me.
It's just too much talking. Shelby is a self-proclaimed introvert
which is crazy to me.
who acts like an extrovert and puts herself on social media.
Shelby is an introvert cosplaying as an extrovert.
Okay, I'm an extrovert, but I have my limits.
Me too.
After a certain amount of I'm like, what else is there to
Right, because stop huffing and puffing, because I'm not going to ask you what's wrong.
How many times can I notice it's raining
Stop
out?
breathing hard. I'm not going to ask you what's wrong.
How many, like,
Use your
what
words.
else do I need to talk about?
Stop
and then on
breathing
top of the
hard.
fact that I talk for a living.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
true.
during my planning, I cover my window, and unless you're the principal, I'm not. And the principal got a key. I'm not opening the door for her.
And I moved my desk this year. The past 5 years, my teacher desk was adjacent. Adjacent? Is that the right word?
Girl,
Aren't you a
where is it?
math
Diagonal?
teacher?
Yeah, I teach.
Don't you
ELA.
teach math?
I don't teach angles.
Girl,
It's on the opposite side of
while
the
making
room
shoulder angles, I don't teach
of my window. So like anytime you walk, you can just see me, right?
during your planning.
Okay.
And he's
Bro, cover the window, dude.
I do, but like sometimes by the time I walk across the room, I don't want to walk all the way back because I forgot to put the paper up. Like it's
No,
just
I'm gonna
too
walk
much
back, put
walking.
that
That's
paper
fair.
up.
But I moved my desk to the same side as my door, but like
so
on the
nobody
other
can't see you.
I
Amaze sauce.
Yeah,
Amaze sauce.
you're literally hiding.
And then you know how many times people knock and they don't know I'm in there? I turn the light off and I'm just like,
What's crazy
like,
is
they don't know I'm
So
in
now
there.
you know. Go in there if it's dark.
No, what's crazy is
But
people
you
know
know-
I'm in there. The thing
I'll
over the
ignore
window,
it.
don't knock on my door.
I'll ignore it.
I would ignore you. You don't
Yeah.
need anything. You better slide a note
This
underneath.
is my time.
Yeah, and if a teacher needs me, you got my phone number.
Yes,
you ain't
that's
gonna
my-
pop up at
that's
my
my
house without
thing.
permission.
Yes. And if the kids are not with me, they're with another adult.
I have
that
to have a
adult figure-
rest, man.
Also,
I work hard. I have.
let's
to
be
have a
real.
rest during
The
planning.
closest teachers in the school don't hang out in a teacher's lounge. They go in each other's
That's
rooms.
facts.
Classrooms,
That's
yes.
facts.
We hang
Yes.
out there and then we
Yes.
talk about other teachers
But
we
did
don't
you
like.
you didn't have a planning though, because you let the kids come in your room during planning.
I did.
Oh, no.
1000%. You know
I
where
was
you
a
supposed to be,
problem
'cause
in that way, but like in
Did
fairness,
you not need a rest? Like
it was my first year in a new school. I wanted everyone to know that like
got open
come
door
say
policy.
hi. Yeah, like an open door policy.
Need like a reset, like before your next class.
I probably did, but that's just like the mental health decline of teachers. Is that
But
when
see,
you
that's
need
why
something, you don't get it.
I have to. Do you guys ever take naps?
No.
No, if I fall asleep during the school day, I'm not
Just-
waking up until the next
me.
morning.
I got anxiety. I can't go to
Listen,
sleep.
I'll take a power nap.
I'm just,
I'm like, I be getting in trouble.
I'll
buzzing.
take a power nap.
you'll nap in
I
school?
nap. Yeah.
I can't power nap.
I'll
No,
nap.
I'll be a zombie the rest of the day.
Because we have like one
Because it's still her planning.
one-
She won't
yeah.
close her eyes for a
and we
few
have
minutes,
like
but
one PLC where we actually like plan for the week, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the rest of that time is really like to get lessons done, data, anything like that.
sure.
But I've been teaching the same thing for
Right.
6 years
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
so
yeah,
there's
yeah.
not really much.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if I need to take a little 20-minute,
I'm closing my eyes.
I promise you my next block. Get your journals out.
Oh my
for it.
God.
I'm
you know
telling
what
you,
I'm
listen,
saying?
if
I'm ready.
People can always tell if I didn't have my little time during planning. And
Yes.
the kids can tell.
No, yeah.
Did you must have had a meeting during your time you was supposed
Yeah.
to be off? What, you can tell? You kind of grouchy right now, Miss
Oh.
Richardson.
No, they can tell.
You're
They
kind of
can
scaring me right
Yeah, you
now.
kind of grouchy right now. You popping off on this.
They know.
Well, you know what used to
I was
happen
breathing.
when I was with 5th and 6th grade? So our gym took place like a little bit down the street at like the community center gym.
What you mean?
Don't look at me like
Like
that.
your kids had
You
to
had to
leave
go
the-
walk
We had
down
to
there?
walk down the
Oh,
street.
no, man.
So what would happen was, let's say that.
Oh,
so
You had to herd kids down the street.
I had to walk them
Somebody
down the
getting
street.
ran over.
We basically went on a field trip every single day.
How far was the walk?
No.
It probably took like 10 minutes. So what would happen
for
was,
real.
listen,
Okay, my gosh.
my prep period was 30 minutes total.
10. You're done.
I would bring them there. I would walk back. When I'm alone, it probably takes me 5-6 minutes to get back. So 6 minutes of it gone. I also have to walk 6 minutes back. So 12 of my 30 minutes are spent traversing
No.
Boston.
This your first year?
This was the first 5 years that I was at that other school.
So you didn't really have a planner.
No.
They would have to find somebody else.
Yeah, because I'd be stressed.
I should have quit like the second year. But when you're in your first 2 years, you're like,
Yeah, that's true.
this is what teaching is. No, it should be better than
Yeah.
this. They just don't want to make changes.
Yeah.
That's what
my
it is.
first year was during COVID, and my second year was really like my first year.
Yep.
And we were putting out so many fires elsewhere that like I was one of those teachers that like flew under the radar.
Yeah.
And they didn't even realize like so many times we were supposed to get mentors as beginning year teachers.
I didn't either. Yep.
And they forgot all the time that I was a beginning year teacher. I'm like, hey, I don't know how to fill out a PDP or any of this stuff either. I don't know how to make copies. Can someone help me? Yeah, but you don't know how to really speak up for yourself for real.
I didn't know. Yeah, and I was a long-term sub before my first full year. So they were like, oh, you were here last year. You know, I'm like, hey, I wasn't certified last year. This is my first year. I need some help.
Legally, I wasn't actually here.
I was just here because I need a body in the room.
But also, I remember my first year, I was getting mentored by someone that was in their second year.
Oh.
And I was like, you barely even know where the bathroom is. Why are you mentoring me?
Ain't got nobody else.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Well, I'm a 6th-year teacher, and when people ask me for advice, I'm like,
ask somebody.
Me?
You're asking me?
I be looking for an adult.
I still feel like a baby. Yeah. I'm like, I still feel like a baby. I still feel like I'm like 22 starting off. I'm like, who are you asking for? But then I sometimes surprise myself, and I'm like, well, I do know what I'm doing. Where did
that advice come from?
But
did the teachers in your schools actually like each other?
Yeah, we love each other.
Yeah,
my school, we love each other.
I think.
What's that look in your eye?
No, I'm being dead serious. I'm being 100%.
I just think that my experience is everyone works well, and we're like a team, obviously, but as any group, you're gonna have like your groups, right? Yeah. So for example, like this year is the first year I've had a completely new team of teachers, but for the past like 4 years, it's been the same in 3rd grade. And this was the first year like we were broken up.
I know, we have a new team.
So
but
sad.
Regardless, like obviously I'm gonna be closer to those teachers, or like, you know, specials teachers may click in middle school, whatever. But I mean, I'm the type of person where I'm at work at the end of the day, and I do think that sometimes those lines can be blurred for people to where when they go to work, they're still speaking on or sharing personal things, which is not bad, but I'm not the type of person to share my personal business.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes that could be perceived
with
as like
somebody they're not friends with.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a little awkward. I don't want to know that you went to the gynecologist.
Or like,
I don't need to know the.
But if we're friends, like,
I don't even know what you learned.
I was the gynecologist. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Like those types of things. And when it's not reciprocated, like I'm open. Like if you want to speak to me, cool.
But if I don't know you like that, though,
like,
I'm not going.
Yeah.
All right, teachers. Let's be real for a second. Piggy banks, they're adorable, sure, but let's be honest. Outside of swallowing loose quarters and collecting dust, they're not exactly preparing kids for the real world. That's where Acorns Early comes in. It's a smart debit card and money app that actually teaches kids how to handle money. And listen, if I had something like this back when I was in school, I probably wouldn't have spent my entire first paycheck on pizza rolls and gas station slushies. Here's how it works. Kids can track chores in the app, learn the actual value of $1, and set their own savings goals. Imagine your students saving up for something before asking their parents or you for $10. Revolutionary. They even get their own customizable debit card, which means they feel independent while parents still get spending limits and real-time notifications. So, you know, no one's buying $300 worth of Roblox skins by accident. I don't have kids of my own, but I see how useful this would be for my students and for their families. If I need a tool to help teach money skills early, this is exactly what I'd use. So teachers, tell your families about it. Parents, get in on it. Acorns Early is the modern piggy bank that actually sets kids up for the real world. Trust me, pizza rolls are great, but financial literacy is forever. Ready to teach your kids the smart way to earn, save, and spend? Get your first month on us when you head to acornsearly.com/TOD or download the Acorns Early app. That's 1 month free when you sign up at acornsearly.com/TOD. Acorns Early Card is issued by Community Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, pursuant to license by MasterCard International. Free trial for new subscribers only. Subscription fee starting from $5 a month unless canceled. Terms apply at acorns.com/earlyterms. I mean, when I was in that school, there was a school where, like, in the group of teachers, it literally felt like I was back in high school.
Really?
Where it was
That's
like
sad.
there were cliques, and there were like the teachers who were cool with each other, and then all the other teachers were sort of just there.
Aww.
For me, I think the only reason why I was like cool with the cool teachers in a way is because they knew I didn't care.
Oh,
They knew that if they were talking about me, it's.
But wasn't there somebody that tried to like little boy you all the time?
There was oh my God,
that made me
throwback. I told her about this. I think I might have told you about this before. So there was. Oh God, I'm gonna get a cease and desist after this. So
from that lady, I wish she would.
Oh my God, I wish I would love to go to court for this. So my first year teaching, I was in a set of 4 upper school teachers. All right, it was me and 3 other teachers. One of them was the social studies teacher, and as time went on, she decided to go up into admin.
Okay.
During our time in teaching together, I was viewed as like that child, first year, second year, third year teacher. And I think that she always kind of just like held on to that like notion of me that I'm like, I don't know how to wash my clothes and like I'm an idiot. And don't get me wrong, I'm not great at washing my clothes, but at the same time, like when she went into admin, she kept that mentality towards me.
Yeah.
So she would come into admin and she would just like rip apart everything that I've ever been doing and just be super passive aggressive. And I the thing that pissed me off about it was that she would go and do like, she would have a meeting with me to like talk about observations that she's done, whatever, rip me a new one, like absolutely destroy me on it. Wow. And then it was always super hostile. And she was just like, there's a word for it that we're not going to use. But then she would go over and she would have an observation in a meeting with one of my co-teachers later at my time in the school. And they would be talking like best friends, chatting it up, high-fiving, laughing. And I realized that it was just like, you have a personal thing towards me. And I think that part of your issue is that I'm not like bowing down to whatever you want me to do. I'm not going to like change up because I want to be friends with admin. Wrong. You're going to do what you need to do to be cool with all of the teachers, because that's part of like the point of being an administrator is to administrate, you know? And I don't know. She was just like awful to me and always just like so condescending.
Yeah. That sucks.
And now she's still there.
Great teachers. And it'd be like things like that you lose such great teachers within the school, within education.
Oh yeah.
And it leaves a bad taste in their mouth to where like you have trust issues.
That's why
in your own career. Like having trust issues within your career is kind
That's why I quit my first school I was at.
80% of the reason I left.
Yep.
Really?
Because I was like, I'm not going to deal with I'm going to deal with drama with an administrator who's acting like a high school bully.
Yeah, she saw
Are you out of your mind?
That's what I mean by like when I'm at work, like I'm at work. Like I think those lines of like
No.
Yeah.
This was this school was wholeheartedly way too interpersonal. Like
my school is
it's good for there to be friends.
Still professional.
Yeah.
They hated each other. People in the school hated each other.
Wait, you had people that you work with, they hated each other?
Oh yeah.
And some people don't know anything
the principals.
else but that. And that's what's sad. Like it seems like
my school,
we experienced something different.
Yeah, I love the people.
But don't get me wrong. When I went to Boston Public and I had a set of admin who are like real administrators, not like let's pretend this is a school administrators. They do things the right way. They're like, I'm not going to sit here and like talk about other teachers with you because that's unprofessional. I'm not going to come up with things that are wrong for an observation to make it sound like I can teach you something. If you're doing a good job, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
If I can help you in any way, I'm going to do exactly what I'm allowed to do as much as I can. Like real administrators feel like real administrators and you get the support of a real administrator. The ones who are just went into administration because they didn't have quite enough power as a teacher.
There is a power trip sometimes.
There's a power trip.
And so I always tell people quit jobs. People quit bosses. They don't quit jobs.
Yeah.
My administrators I have never, and there have been times we've disagreed. I have never a single time felt like either one of my administrators have talked down to me. And I've been there for 4 years.
Me either.
It's like, who's going to talk down to you?
People, what you mean?
Look, but people, like, who could talk down? You're like, know what you're doing.
It doesn't matter,
in a school setting, people be on power trips and they don't have any accountability. Some of those administrators, the only time they have an accountability is like when the superintendent comes in.
Do you guys have coaches? Like you know what a coach is? Like not sports coach.
Are you talking about like a ELA coach and that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
We did
my
that.
principals are
really.
My principal will come in and teach a lesson and it'd be fire.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My principal will come in and teach a lesson. My head principal will come in and teach a lesson.
That's nice.
I got some good people in my school.
I love when admin or higher ups still stay grounded by still coming into the classroom. Because my coach that I've had for the past couple of years, he is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And he knows when to like let me do me.
Yep.
And he's also very receptive. Like I think when their job is to be this coach or whatever, but I'm in the field.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I tell you, hey, like I don't have enough time to do maybe 3 of the activities, I could do 2.
Yeah.
He's like, and like I love that part because it's a collab for a reason. Like you're not just here to tell me what to do. So when you have that support system,
when I was out for my kidney cancer surgery, my principal taught 2 of my classes.
That's beautiful.
Really?
And then when one of our other ELA teachers was out on maternity leave, my principal taught. And then if one of the math teachers was out, so my head principal taught ELA, our assistant principal taught math, and they're both phenomenal at what they do. If there is a class that needs to be taught, a teacher that needs help with something, they will go in there and teach it.
That's great.
They model what they want to see.
Unfortunately, I saw a lot of like some of the worst examples of administration because a lot of the time, and I don't know if you guys ever felt this sort of like vibe when it came to like the pipeline between teaching and administration, where like teachers who knew that they didn't really enjoy teaching or that they weren't really good at it would basically like count down the days until they can try to apply for an administration position because it's like you're still in the school, you can still say that you're an educator, but you don't have to be in the class with all the students. So I saw a lot of administrators who only went into administration because they suck as a teacher.
Well, not, but
I saw that a lot.
I have never
also
seen
say
that.
like me as a teacher, people always ask me, oh, like would I go to admin? Like, what? No.
You couldn't pay
In
me.
my opinion, what is worse than working with kids is working with adults.
Yes, ma'am.
Adults are horrible.
I can handle a kid acting like a kid.
But so
adult?
maybe that teacher literally loves education. We love education. I love the learning part of it. But maybe they feel the way I feel about adults that, you know what I'm saying?
But here's the problem. This person would come in and observe me and coach me.
Oh, you think that was a specific person?
That person.
Okay.
She would come in and observe me. You taught for 4 years.
Yeah.
And you're going to talk to me about what I should be doing as if you taught for 25 years.
Yeah.
I had a coach when I was in Boston Public. This person taught for 38 years.
They know what they're talking about.
Dog.
Yeah.
You've
Why
been,
are they still there?
Man, I'm saying.
But the thing is, like, they came in with real advice. You're not just coming in to find something I'm doing wrong so that you can be right in the situation. I saw that a lot as admin. And that's what I came to understand is like, these administrators are just people who are going to tell us what we're doing wrong.
Yeah, that's valid.
When in reality, it's like the best administrators were like, you crushed this, and this. And if I were teaching this lesson, I would do a little bit of adjustment on this.
That's exactly what my principal said. I literally came in for observation on Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday? No, she came in for observation on Thursday.
Sure.
And she stayed in there for like 30, 35 minutes. And at the end, she was like, you did this grade, this grade, this grade. And we're always like afraid, you know, it just as teachers, we're like, oh, what did I not do? But the way that she frames it is like, maybe try this and like instead of, well, you didn't have da-da-da-da-da, because I completely forgot to like say the learning intention and like success criteria, whatever.
Because that's going to derail them.
Yeah,
right.
That's the
and
difference.
So, but I also, so your perspective is that they sucked as a teacher sometimes and that's why they became a principal. I always tell people, and I stand by this, sometimes it don't matter if you was a rock star teacher. Just because you are a good teacher doesn't mean you're going to be a good principal. Because there are some people, I have seen times where people who were phenomenal teachers, like they were some of the best teachers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just because you're a good teacher doesn't mean you're going to be a good administrator.
Oh, I would be a terrible administrator.
I would be such a bad. I would be sitting in my own office.
I would
have to send myself to my own office.
I would, and I would forget deadlines. I
couldn't be no principal.
I would be bad.
I think if I ever went into a principal position, I think I would be decent for morale. I think I'd be really good for like setting up fun to like keep everybody cool with everything. And I think I'd be pretty deeply empathetic. I think the problem is that I would let too much happen. You know, I think that if a teacher like didn't turn with the kids or with the adults, with the adults, with the kids, like I have been teaching forever. Like I've worked with kids. I'm cool with kids. But with the adults, I think the problem is that like I'm also not the most responsible. So I probably shouldn't be put in charge of responsibility things.
Well, confrontational is awkward too when you have to call an adult.
But
I think I'm bad at that too. I'm bad at that.
I could do confrontation. I'm straight up. Because the thing is, confrontation's only a problem when you take it further than what it needs to be. And you start making
Put
it personal.
Put that on a t-shirt, man. That's
right?
Good.
But confrontation's fine when it's like, listen, this is something that you either legally, contractually, or morally should not be doing right now. And it's my job to let you know that you can't be doing that.
Okay.
And frankly, like most confrontational situations can be fixed with like, listen, this isn't necessarily something that I feel, but it's my job and I need to let you know.
Yeah.
Then you let the person know, and it's not like you're an idiot and you're a bad teacher.
But some people who are in administration don't know how to talk to people.
Of course they don't. They're grown children.
And they give you advice that they can't do themselves.
Right.
Because when I was growing up, I remember the biggest piece of advice I got from like veteran teachers was, if you have someone come into your classroom and say, hey, maybe you should do this or organize it this way, whatever, be like, can you model that for me? Can you show me? And if they never come in and they can't do it themselves and they cannot show you, or at least put up a problem and be like, this is how I would teach it.
No respect.
How am I supposed to? And honestly, I'm going to play dumb until you can show me. Because I might know exactly what you're talking about. But if you can't show
Shelby's
me,
like my guy.
I'm going to be like, I don't get it.
That.
Can you come in and do this and see if it works for the 25 kids and 4 of them are falling asleep, 3 of them have IEPs, 2 of them don't speak English, and 5 of them are hungry or late to school?
Snaps. Come on.
But that's the thing. That's why this administrator in my first school crashed and burned, because every teacher knew that you taught for 3 years and you got out of the class as fast as you possibly could.
Shouldn't there be a limit or something of how long you have to be a teacher?
You're right, because the kids didn't like you, the teachers didn't like you, the parents didn't like you, and you're like, all right, well, maybe this whole thing that makes up being a teacher isn't for me. I'm going to go tell teachers how to teach. So what you're going to do is you're going to go take some type of online class and learn how to be an admin.
Yeah.
You don't teach somebody how to swim by giving them a book about water.
Right.
Yeah.
So the thing is, when she walked into a classroom and she's like, I have some stuff that I think you should switch up. And I'm like, based on what?
Right.
Based on what? Like the 15 days you were a teacher?
Yeah.
That you didn't do well?
I'm so glad I got this.
I got a good image, because that's the thing too, is why I don't, my principals, like, they don't offend me when they say something to me, even if it's something critical, because they are never going to ask me to do something that they can't do. Either have not done themselves, they can't model. They're not going to ask me to do something they wouldn't do. My principal, I will always have respect for her, because she, instead of delegating car rider duty, which everyone hates, she does it rain, sleet, snow, or shine.
Yes.
And I'm like, it's hard to stay mad at somebody that stands out in the rain during freaking car rider duty.
100%.
I don't want to stand outside in the rain during car rider duty. I would have attitude. She don't have no attitude.
Yeah. It's mutual. It's a mutual respect.
I have high respect for her and our assistant principal.
No, that's beautiful.
And also, I think that it's just like the personal side of things with being an administrator is that you need to be willing to look at a teacher as less of an employee and more of a person.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of the time, like, principals would be like, all right, we're 3/4 the way through the school year. How's everybody feeling? And half the teachers are like throwing up in their laps, like crying.
Sick or need a break. Yeah,
exactly. Haven't taken a break in forever.
Yeah.
And it's like,
so anyways,
when you bring that energy in and you're like, I haven't been doing what you've been doing for the first 3/4 of the school year, but I need you guys to ramp it up, because we have the last round of, standardized testing coming up. Right. And then the teachers are like, what are you asking of us right now?
The only thing ramped up is my anxiety. Because
exactly.
I ain't ramping up nothing.
Have you ever hit that point in the school year where your body just quits before your brain gets the memo? Like, you're grading papers, drinking cold coffee, and your eyes twitching for absolutely no reason. Yeah, that's not just teacher life, that's biology. I chose Function Health because it's the only health platform that gives me data most people never see or get, and the insights to actually do something about it. Inside Function, you get access to test over 100+ biomarkers, from hormones to toxins to heart health, inflammation, and stress. You can even add MRI or chest CT scans if you want the full picture, all tracked securely over time. It's like a 360-degree view of what's really happening inside your body. No guessing and no Googling your symptoms at 2 a.m. Because burnout, it's not just too many emails and not enough planning periods. It's literally showing up in your body. Function lets you track things like cortisol, which is your stress hormone. And when it's off, you're tired, moody, and running on fumes. DHEA sulfate, which helps measure resilience and stress recovery. Basically, your body's way of saying, we're fine. Or are we? Most physicals don't check those, which is wild because every teacher I know is running on caffeine and survival instincts. With function, burnout doesn't have to be the end of the story. You can actually see what stress is doing inside your body and start getting your energy and sanity back. I use Function Health, and honestly, you should too. Head to functionhealth.com to start getting real answers, not just hang in there pep talks. Learn more and join using our link. Function is a near 360-degree view to see what's happening in your body. And our first 1,000 listeners get a $100 credit toward their membership. Visit functionhealth.com/TOD or use gift code TOD100 at sign up to own your health. Visit functionhealth.com/TOD or use the gift code TOD100 to sign up so you can own your health.
One time in the same first school, they wanted to do something for the teachers on Teacher Appreciation Day.
Oh, I don't want to talk about teacher appreciation.
You know what they did?
Okay.
You know what they did? They brought in a guy with a massage chair. And this man, this man jumped up on my back and put his knee into my back for 20 minutes. They did it in the music room.
Wait, did everybody?
They set up a massage chair. And I was sitting down in this chair, so it's one of those like front-facing ones. My face is here.
You know,
okay?
No.
So I have my face in the massage chair, right? I'm in this massage chair. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be really nice. This man jumped up onto my back and put his knee into my back and went like this with his knee.
Sir.
For 25 minutes. I left in more pain than when I walked in.
And then did you have to go teach?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And they're like, oh, you have back pain? That's weird. We just gave you a masseuse. And I was like, all right, I don't feel appreciated at all.
Was he
like
a chiropractor? Because he cracked my back in 4 different places. Like,
he could have been a janitor. I don't know. All I know is
him the chair.
He didn't relax me.
Go for
and
it.
they had music
Maybe
on like.
You had some really deep. Like you are, you know.
Homie, they were on my spine.
Hey man, it gets deep. Sometimes when I'm really stressed, I feel it right here. And my head feels so heavy. I just want to be like this. Maybe he was so good at his job. He said, "Get us in there."
He was so good at massages that I felt worse after.
How'd you feel the next day?
Terrible. What you mean? I could ask.
I felt back pain. I felt like I split a disc in my neck.
Why would you go in there? Don't trust them.
Because I thought it was gonna feel great. I thought I deserved some appreciation.
Yeah,
I think so. If you got to skip it, I would have.
What you mean? If I got to skip it, I would have.
I was like, "What? You're gonna let me go just chill in a room for 30?"
Yeah,
and then they had like one of those little like jukebox, not jukebox, but like a little music player with like spa sounds. It died, so the whole time the guy's like humming. He's like,
"No, he didn't serenade. No, he did not. You're lying. You're lying.
I swear on my mother's life.
Not your mama.
I swear on my mother's life.
That, I would have been laughing the entire. I would have been like,
I was trying to laugh, but the whole time I'm like, oh, the whole time I'm like in the dark, and I'm like, this can't be real.
The way he would have flew across the
and then I came back in. The person was watching my class for 20 minutes. They came back in, and she's like, "How you feeling?" I'm like, "Get out!" I'm like, "Get out, you idiot! We're not doing this anymore."
No, Mr. J, are you okay?
Yeah, I just got violated in the music room by this dude humming songs into my ear.
And he tried.
Thinking he's whispering sweet nothings. Oh, he tried.
He put his all into that.
Oh, he put his all into it. I promise you that. I think I'm the only idiot that was dumb enough to be like, yeah, maybe I'll do this. And he had full energy for my back.
Because he ain't massaging nobody.
Yeah, he gave me all. He said, "You're the only one who showed up. I'm giving you everything I got."
I need to go back to therapy.
They should put that in the teacher's lounge.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah.
If they put that in the teacher's lounge, quit immediately. No.
Yikes.
The teacher's lounge is like, have y'all ever seen those schools that like their teacher's lounge is like bomb.com?
Decked out.
I'm like, hey man, I want to hang out now. I would never leave the teacher's lounge.
It was a video where a school got like coach or something to come and give all their teachers like a coach bag.
No.
What
kind of school is that?
You could probably pull that off.
Heck yeah.
You could easily pull that off.
What?
We're influencers.
No, if there's one thing that I do love about my platform is whenever I do like a brand deal or something, I do try to add a caveat to either have something for my kids or the teachers.
Sure.
Like I've had them sponsor like 10 teachers for $500 or like my kids for certain things, whatever. Listen, if I could get sponsored for Teacher Appreciation Week, because especially we teach like Title I,
right? Like they try to do something, but
a lot of schools. Sometimes I see some of my teachers' friends and what they get from their students and I'm like, girl, okay, I'm like, it's like a Christmas spread. And don't be mad, I love my handwritten spreads.
No, I do, but
my
I'm
handwritten
like,
or the bracelet that you got from your mama's.
I had a kid make me 2 bracelets this week.
I was talking about the one they took from their mama's dress.
Oh,
I had to make, and I make sure. And I'm like, hey,
because you're third grade,
I think this is real.
Why are you giving me a Tiffany bracelet right now?
I'm pretty. Well,
not take your mama Pandora bracelet back.
I'm just making sure. And they're like, yeah, no, that's mine.
Oh,
but it's funny. It's like I do whatever I can with my platform to like try to help teachers, because there's like the company that I run where we do like the contests for giving money to teachers. But then like when back to school was starting this year, I was like, this can be simple, right? And not every school community has parents with the resources to give a lot to teachers.
Absolutely.
So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I made a video and I was like, teachers,
I saw that.
Copy your link to your Amazon wish list and put in the comments.
I saw that.
Everyone else, clear them all.
I saw that.
And I got DMs from like hundreds of teachers that were like, this person covered $500 out of the Amazon wish list. This person covered my whole Amazon wish list. One person had like $3,000 worth of stuff in their Amazon wish list for them and other older teachers who like didn't want to set up Amazon wish list. Cleared all of them.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, that's the type of thing where it's like,
dang,
it's not hard to get the entire world to come in and help.
Yeah, maybe I got to do that.
I need to do something.
Let's do it.
I'm always like, I never know what to do like with, because I spend a lot of my own money like to get snacks and stuff for my kids to make sure that we have like supplies to make sure that the classroom is, because I like, a lot of my kids have anxiety too, so I like to like make sure I have like Christmas lights up and like lamps and stuff, so I try to make my room like a really calm place. I spend 100%. A lot of money on that. Like I get the stuff off my own Amazon wish list like that. So I spend a lot of money like investing like in my students at the beginning of the school year, but I can't figure out like what is an ethical way to like, because I want it to be fair. Now I do like what Miss Southard does. Have y'all seen what now Miss Southard, she will have people post their Amazon wish list, but she like tells them like, hey, like we're trying to get as many teachers wish lists cleared, so like please only post like the stuff that you like want, that's like decorations and stuff like that. Like let's try to like, I don't know, she creates like some parameters, but where it doesn't make teachers feel like she's talking down to them or anything like that. And then people will go and clear their wish list, and then they can move to the next part. It's really the structure that she's come up with it. Like I really like the beautiful structure that she did.
I just think like one little piece at a time. And I noticed that after I posted that video of like teachers put the wish list in the comments, there were a lot of people that did that. You know, and I think that if that can become more normalized across the entire school year, then we can bring people from around the world. Like I had people in London giving like clearing wish lists for teachers in America. You know, and that's sick.
But and what's crazy is like I always feel, because some teachers like in Mississippi, we started school on July. Teachers came back July 28th. Ain't it some foolish mess? But we normally start in August.
Gosh.
But we
when
started
do you end school?
May the 25th.
There you go.
So we normally don't start until the first week of August. But we were at school July the 28th, and then school started on the 30th, but we didn't get paid until the 31st. And then we didn't get our EEF cards or whatever the school, like Mississippi, I think we get like $670 or something like that for the school year to buy like pencils, pens, notebooks.
$600.
Y'all don't do that?
Oh no!
So y'all pay for like all y'all's own supplies.
I spent $3,000 in my first room.
I probably spent a lot of I probably spent thousands. Each year
my first year,
my kids.
but I
couldn't do that as a teacher. Like
my first year, I had the sickest classroom ever.
I love my class.
Oh my god!
Every year, my class.
They had me teaching STEM for God knows what reason. Who knows why?
A lot of different
have taught a lot of stuff.
So the first year that I went the same school, first year, they just needed a living body. They needed a beating heart in the classroom. They're like, I don't care how you do it. So when my
split your heart.
So this was the same school that like throughout my time in college and undergrad, I was like substituting there. I helped paint the walls of the school for some reason. I helped out with like the maintenance crew. I worked after school with them.
They said he'll do anything.
I was just all over the place. No, it was free labor is what it was.
Yeah, they said
it was saving money. So when I got into the school, they were like, you want a master's degree, we need a teacher. And I'm like, yeah, that all works out. So then they hired me on, and then they covered my master's degree, which
you have your master's.
It was a 1-year rush master's. Loved it. Got my master's degree. It was great. I will never say that wasn't an incredibly kind thing to offer.
But they said you're gonna work for this.
They said you're gonna work, and they said
we're gonna put that.
They said here is your contract. You're going to be a stream and writing teacher.
Stream. What does the R stand for?
Science, technology, religion, engineering, arts, math. And writing for grades K2 through 6.
Wait, through what?
Right. Every time he said it, I'd be confused.
K through 6.
So kindergarten through 6th grade?
Mm-hmm.
How can you teach all that? Were you
it's
an
a
elective?
Special.
Yeah, okay.
It's a special for grades K through 4, 5, and 6. I was their full-blown science teacher.
And you had to write lessons for that?
Every single one.
Heck no, dude. Tyler, you're a wizard.
I also needed to set up the second year when they had the new rebuild. They had me set up their STEM lab, as if I've ever set up.
Tyler just be working, man.
Anything. We literally were putting things in, organizing all these kits into boxes. I was there 3 weeks before we were supposed to be there to set up our classroom.
I would have cried.
This was the second year.
I would have went home and called my mom and been like, they want me.
Yeah.
To do this.
I ain't no Barbara the Builder,
cried.
baby.
Yeah, and then they're like,
I would have been up at night.
Did you cry?
No.
Tyler, no.
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher, and I'm a teacher, and I'm a guy. So our job is to not show any emotion whatsoever.
You can cry.
Yeah, I know. I do now. We're good. Yeah, we're golden. We got all the way through all the emotional stuff.
I told one of our male teachers the other day, I was like, "Hey man, you stressed? It's okay. You cry.
Sometimes I just let it out.
Man,
no, there's no part. I think if there's one thing that teaching really taught me is that it's you're not gonna fake whether or not you're okay. It's just gonna come out at the time that you don't want it to.
I'm not gonna lie. Yes, that part. Yep. Because I can fake it 100%, especially in front of my kids, because they feed off of it. Right. They know. But there are but then when I get, that's the battery. Mm-hmm. When I get home,
crying.
I remember
crying.
And then there are some days, especially if I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
If I'm not feeling good, I will literally be like, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Miss Lattimore does not have it today.
Yeah.
And I think that they can resonate with that because they definitely have their days also.
Right.
But I'm like, can we just be a little bit really nice to Miss Lattimore?
And then you got those kids that be like, hey, shut up. She said she got a headache.
Well, I remember it was
said she doesn't want any loud noises.
And God bless those kids. Yeah. And those are the kids that are going to go on to do really important things.
Yes.
But I remember it was it was either my 3rd or 4th year of school. I had been in a relationship with someone for years at this time, coming out of college through the first couple of years. And I essentially got dumped out of more or less nowhere for me.
I laughed, but I didn't mean to laugh.
No, we can laugh now. We can laugh now. But I remember
it's not funny.
No, it was crazy.
I didn't know
it's funny now. Now it is. Now it is funny. But I remember the day after, it was a Sunday. I had gotten back from a ski trip, and then I came back that night. She was moved out, and I was sick. So I was torn up. It was so bad, right?
I'm sorry.
So I go, now is the time we can laugh at it.
You're a super villain, bro.
But I remember going in the next day, and it was so depressed, crying the whole day. But then the kids got there, and I was like,
we have to.
And then they would go off to specials, and I would break down for the entire specials, and then they'd come back, and and then the day would end, and I did that for 3 weeks.
Oh,
and it was I was only cool when I had to put on the face, and that's so bad for your mental health.
Yeah.
To just push through and pretend it's fine.
There are so many teachers that do that every day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's
crazy.
Many,
But at that time, I didn't have the awareness to. I didn't have the experience to know that there are times where teachers need to sit down in the class and be like, listen, I'm going through it. I'm going to model what you need to do if you're going through something. But I need you all to go easy on me today because I'm having a rough day.
Yeah.
But how do you explain to a bunch of 4th graders that somebody just broke your heart.
Right.
Right? And it's like the craziest thing.
They get their little hearts broken
They
too.
do.
They do.
And probably a lot more often than we do.
100%.
One of my kids, man, he be going through it. I'm like, God, y'all broke up again? God,
man. Just don't understand.
Leave that girl alone.
I do, actually. I do.
He's going to be my husband. No, he's not.
No, he ain't.
You're in 4th grade. He's not. No, you're not going to know each other in 5 years.
It's been a great episode. Man, this is what, our 3rd episode together? Love this crew, man.
Dang.
We done had us a good time.
Insane.
Please do not comment, it's a carriage, not a shopping cart.
Oh, you know what to do.
Why would I?
You know exactly what to do.
You did it.
I did that to myself.
Yeah, you did that to yourself.
I'm sorry. Anyway, follow us on all social media platforms. Follow the Board Teachers Comedy Tour, Canada Teachers, get your tickets. Follow Teachers Off Duty Podcast, and follow all of us.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Bye, best
See ya.
friends.
Bye.